to believe that love is a bad.
Good morning. Welcome to the last day of Vlogtober 2020. Gosh, I'm looking back to the 1st of October. Feels like a really, really long time ago. I feel like lots has changed, especially for my little family. We're on the cusp of a massive change, actually. It's going to be really strange having one son away during the week, but not long till Christmas holidays, so I'm focusing upon that. Thank you for everybody's kind words about him going away and reassuring me that he'll be fine, and so will I. I know he'll be fine. Oh, my makeup looks a bit punk rocker scary today. Oh, it'll settle in. So today I'm wearing these socks, which are knitted from Knit Picks Felici. I can't remember the colourway. I was given it in a swap by lovely Sandy by the lakeside. She thoroughly spoilt me, and as always with swaps, and this is why these days I often decline them, I always feel like I come out better off, and that the poor person I give the gifts to always end up with duds. So with these socks, I've done a barn toe as a heel, same as the socks I was wearing yesterday. But the toe, I did what Jules would call a beanie toe, and what Kay from Bakery Bears, so Jules So Sweet Violet, and Kay from the Bakery Bears would call an umbrella toe. But I don't know where I got this toe from, because I knitted these before, I think before Jules and Kay had released their patterns, so I don't know. But now I just always use Jules's beanie toe. I think this one is slightly different. I think the decreases worked slightly differently, but anyway, much the same. And they're very nice, and they're very soft. That was the top of my head. They're very nice, and they're very soft. Hello, Margot. Hello. I need to go and bathe Margot's eyes. She's got a sticky eye. Poodles are rubbish dogs, really, for high maintenance. They get sticky eyes. They get problems with their anal glands. They get bad teeth. They can have highly sensitive stomachs. But for all that, oh, aren't they brilliant dogs? Look at her. Look at you. You're special, aren't you? You're special. Oh, yes. Oh, that's a sticky eye. She's so soft. I've just had a shower. I'm going to have some breakfast. Ted, this morning, I'm going to prop you up here while I put this other sock on so I can continue talking. Ted this morning tried on all of his uniform. Not all of it has arrived, so we're making do with some of it. And some of it, so for example, the trousers he's got now, which are made by Banner, are dark grey, almost black. And he's a 30-inch. They're 30-inch. So, and they're a bit tight. So I thought I'll go to the 32-inch because that's the next size up. And they're absolutely giant. This eye looks really over made up. Is that better? Why is that then? It's not actually that over made up. Never mind. Yes, and he was just so excited trying all of his clothes. So that makes me happy that he's that excited. There is talk of the UK going into national lockdown next week. Hopefully they won't shut the schools, because it would be such a kicker for Ted to just start at this school and then not be able to go. That would be terribly sad. But I think they're just shutting restaurants, pubs, shops and what have you. So lockdown again. We'll manage.
Oh, I bet the doctor love it.
Don't be your face.
That's going to go on
Gary,
the...
I'm really sorry you're having to experience this and witness this.
I've seen it all before.
Do it on Gary.
Not that. Right, come on, do it. Oh. That's quite... It's got a bit of punch.
Oh, listen to your voice. It's got different settings. Try a different head on it. That is brilliant, isn't it? I can't believe that. This is the first time I've been in a supermarket since March. And I am so overwhelmed. I don't even know what I want. I need a birthday card for a little boy. Let's see. Cute. And it doesn't come wrapped in plastic. All steamed up. Right. Oh, sun. You can see how sore my skin is actually, can't you? Look how sore that is, poor me. Right, I have been, I went into Sainsbury's to get some pizzas for supper tonight. That was the request. And I could make the pizzas myself, but I have just ferried Wilfred to a party, and then we've got no time before another party. And since these are all kids that are in Wilf's school bubble, so I'm quite happy for him to go off and participate in these parties. And because it looks like we're going into another lockdown, I didn't really want him to miss. Normally I would just say, look, one party, choose the one, because it's, you know, it's exhausting for them. But because of lockdown, he's going to go to both. So I'm not, all of this to say that I'm not going to be home until quite late. So I'm not going to be wanting to make pizzas. So done the lazy thing, gone to Sainsbury's and got pizzas. And oh, if I can avoid going back in a supermarket until all of this is over and we can just behave normally, then I will, because I found that really difficult. I found it, like, my heart was racing. Honestly, I think I've gone really funny in the head lately. I'll have to keep an eye on myself. I'll have to get Toby to keep an eye on me in case I'm going a bit strange, because you're the last person to know when it's happening to you, aren't you? Anyway, got out of Sainsbury's alive. I downloaded the Smart Shop app while I was in there. There was a really quiet aisle. It was the toilet roll aisle, and there was so many empty shelves. I downloaded the Smart Shop app and pretended that was the conveyor belt, and I shopped and packed and then went to the Smart Point and paid and left. So that worked out quite well actually in the end. And then I thought I'll go to B&Q, which here in the UK is a hardware store, I suppose you would call it. I want to buy paint because next week I'd like to start painting the, we called it the classroom during lockdown, but we generally call it the hub because it's got computers and computer monitor in there and what have you. Kids do homework in there and play gaming in there. And I'm going to paint it, and I've chosen the paint colour, and it's very dark. It won't be to everybody's taste, but I'm in a dark cozy mood, so I'm going to go for it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? That's my gobby dash cam. Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? I'll hate it and I'll have to paint over it. I'm just going to take my time. I'm going to do one wall and see what I think. And I am now going to go and buy some chalk paint, because I would like to paint the really horrible old broken naff UPVC French doors in there. So I'm going to paint those. And although I bought some specialist UPVC paint, I know that this French Chic range that I can get just down the road, it applies so easily, it actually makes the job a pleasure. So I'm going to use that instead. So I'm going to go there now and see if they're open, because gone off on a tangent, because I just turned up at B&Q and the queue was massive. There were about 25 people ahead of me and it was not moving, so I binned that, and now I'm just going to come back another time, come back in the week, Saturday, midday, mid-afternoon. I don't even know what time it is. It's probably not the best time to be going to a DIY shop. Right, we are home briefly in between parties. And it's been announced that Bojo is going to be broadcasting live to the nation at 5:30 today to tell us what's going to happen. There's been a leak, and it says that Wednesday we'll be doing a 4-week national lockdown. I think they're trying to keep the schools and universities open, but restaurants and pubs, etc., will close. Don't really know for sure how everything's going to pan out. I think the rule of 6 no longer will apply, so we can't have anyone in our home or visit anybody's home or meet up with anybody in gardens. Margot. Yes, it's so weird. Everything's so uncertain. And I am surrounded by things that need labelling. All of this packaging, all of this, it's all for Ted's school. So I'm going to crack on with that probably tomorrow. Margot, please stop. Bunny is sitting on uniform. Oh, that dog, honestly. Whenever I start to chat, she just starts digging in the chair. I've also got out here in the hallway all of this to label up as well. That's 2 big boxes. Bunny has taken to sleeping in there. Ted got a photo of it. It was really cute, so I'll show you that. Yeah, but what I wanted to come on and do right now, amongst all this chaos, is I want to show you what I can of the So Sweet Violet advent calendar that is currently being raffled to raise money for Bill's school. So I'm going to set myself up here and show you what I can. The link for the raffle will be in the drop down box down below, and just click on it. It'll take you to the PayPal. It's £1 a ticket. 1 ticket is plenty to win you a raffle. Last year when we did a Lay Family Yarn Advent, I believe it was and also Margot scratching and her leg was doing something really weird. Rosie Ball Designs had also sent something that was raffled off at the same time. I've got something else from her to raffle off next year. And it was a person who bought just 1 ticket who won that. So 1 ticket is enough. So don't feel bad if you can't buy 68. Right. Hold on. Let me get my tripod. So, it's in here. Inside this postal box, perfectly fitting, is another box with a protective piece of card because look. Look at that. How beautiful. Just tip this out. The quality of this box is incredible. It's got a magnetic opening here with a ribbon. Look. See? And, oh, it smells lovely. And inside there is beautiful snowflake tissue paper stuck down with a little gold sticker. I have carefully already pulled out a postcard which features, I can't show you, which features something gorgeous that is inside this as a gift. And the contents list. Now this is not ordinary paper. This is not your ordinary printer paper. This is textured. It's stunning. And it says no peeking until you have opened your whole advent. Brackets, list of contents. I can show you this because Jules has shown this. So there's no spoilers there. How beautiful. I think this is Tilda. Bunny. Let it snow. And all these, she's done so many. I think she did, I don't know how many advents she did. I want to say 100, but that might be a lie. So she's sewn on 300 sequins by hand. There is a double pocket inside. Very handy. A really, really good quality, lovely rose gold. No, not rose gold, like proper yellowy gold. Clasp to attach your scissors to, or anything you want to attach. Stitch markers, progress keepers. And then inside here, try to do this very carefully without ripping. The smell. Look. Oh my gosh. Oh God, it's lush. So beautiful. And this, oh, careful, careful. That is a skein of wool by Mayer, the Wool Barn. This is such good quality. It's lovely. Oh, no, I'm asking for trouble. I'm not going to do that. Right, so if you want a chance to win this, you better click on the link down below and be confident in knowing that every single penny is getting us closer to getting that bus for Bill's very special school. We are really, really close to getting this bus. I was hoping it would be this side of Christmas, but now that we've got the complication of potentially having a 4-week lockdown, it's not likely, because just the people involved with having to purchase the bus aren't able to get together any longer. So it's looking likely it'll be January. But then, you know, we're so close financially, but we're not quite there. I won't be doing a raffle at all through November because I appreciate that everyone's sick of it. But I am doing a really special one at Christmas time. And it's for the beautiful knitters necklaces that I've been talking about by Catherine. I think I say her name wrong. Catherine. Try it. Bed of Roses. And I've got 6 to give away. And again, it'll be £1 a ticket. And I'm just really hoping that people might like to, if they're not sending out or buying as many Christmas presents, that they might want to spare £1 or £2 on that, because I feel pretty confident that come January, we're going to have enough money and we'll be able to get that bus. And of course, that won't be the end of my fundraising, will it? Because the school always, the school always is always in need, and they're moving premises and hoping to take on 20 more children and expand their occupational therapy room, which is wonderful. So the fun raffles will continue. I've had some incredible things given to me already, and they're sat safely behind that wall there. I've got By the Lakeside tote bag for a start. I've got yarn. I've got Bunny's portrait. I've got that as well. I've got giveaways coming. I've got potentially this year's Christmas Advent calendar, but I'm not going to raffle it this year, and I'm not going to tell you who it's by just in case it doesn't come off, but it's, you know, it's one of those ones that really hard to get your hands on, and I'm thinking of doing that as a let's cheer up the end of winter raffle. Anyway, I need to go because I need to round up the boys. We are going to my friend's house. There's going to be a little Halloween treasure hunt. Oh, get down, Bun. I've got to go. She's going to wreck this. Oh my gosh, that was stressful getting all of that back in there and making it nice and neat. Oh, holy moly. Whoever wins this, I hope when you open it, you appreciate just how carefully I packed that away for you.
I've heard a story, I've heard it said, I've come to believe that love is a bet. Sometimes you